Hi guys, thanks very much for tuning into another video of my life, and in this one we are going to do an unboxing of a Remington trimmer. This is a budget trimmer. It should usually cost less than £20 or so, and I'm going to do the unboxing of it very shortly. There's not going to be any testing or any reviews. It is purely an unboxing, just so you know what's in the box if you do buy it. Now, I bought mine off eBay, but surprisingly enough, the box came in an Amazon Prime box. Here you can see it is a virgin unboxing. As you can see, it's completely sealed. Apologies about the harsh lighting. It is direct sunlight, but we'll do what we can with it. So first thing I'm going to do is cut out the top. Okay, so as you can see, I've just made a cut at the top, an incision, and I'll open this up, and you can see that it's packaged inside with all this bubble wrap there to protect it and make sure it's delivered safely. Let's have a look at this one. And here we have the box. I'm going to put this aside now. Okay, here we are. So you can see multiple coloring. This is kind of part of its thing. And again, apologies for the harsh lighting, but there we are. Okay, so that's the box. You can see the whole thing there. Color cut, hair clipper. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different attachments. It says it's a 16-piece kit, including 9 color guide combs, as well as I can see here a brush, scissors, a comb as well. Okay, this is only mains powered, so it doesn't have a battery, so it's not chargeable or anything else like that. It's corded use only. It says here again, corded use. You've got the 9 color guide combs. This is something that Wild does as well on one of their series of trimmers, or clippers rather. You can see here that it's a self-sharpening blade. Not sure if it needs oil or doesn't need oil, but that's what it is. You've got a neck brush in there, as well as a comb and scissors. Okay, having a look at the other side, it's a bit of a repeat of what it says on the sides, but just in more detail. One of the things that this one does have is a taper level for precise cutting lengths. It's what it's saying. Okay, right here, tape level for precise cutting lengths. So that's pretty cool. Okay, it says 3-year guarantee +1 when you register online within 28 days of purchase, something else like that. I wasn't expecting this particular model, because when you see online, it sometimes has these lines and sometimes it doesn't, or at least you can't see them in the pictures. So in this one, you can clearly see those lines, and I think they're pretty cool with the lines rather than without. In terms of reviews, it has fairly solid reviews. You can look at eBay, you can look at Amazon if you want to look for reviews to see what people think of this. And I think overall people are quite satisfied with it. When it comes to budget range, when you're looking at something, a clipper for less than £20, you are going to get a hit and miss kind of results. So just be mindful of that. This, I think, is the best of the budget clippers, the one which are not rechargeable. If I consider getting as many of these color guide combs as possible, plus all the extra bits like this, then I think this is the best. Okay, let's start to unbox this now. Actually, look at the bottom as well. There you go, that's the bottom. You can see the barcode, etc. So overall, pretty good. And remember, this is less than £20 usually everywhere. It doesn't matter where you buy it from. I bought mine from eBay. You'll see the links in the description below. Please use them to buy the product, and it will help me ever so slightly. But as always, a good point to remind you guys, please comment, like, and subscribe this video. It is much appreciated. Let's get this unboxed. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go in at the bottom rather than from the top. I always like to do it for some reason, in a way that it doesn't kind of ruin the box too much. So there we are. If I go from the bottom, I don't have to ruin the top really. Sometimes I have to pull this out. Not going to do any of that. Okay, very nice. There's nothing else in the box. You only got that thing there. Okay, you can see the clipper here, and looks good, looks new. I mean, even if it's the price that I bought, so even if it's like refurbished, I kind of wouldn't mind, to be honest with you. But I got myself a bit of a bargain. But I think this one is fine. Okay, can we get it out somehow without opening the box? No. So we're going to need to open this one up now. Does this open out like that? Okay, does brilliant. Open it up from the top. Okay, so you got loads of little things. Should I take this out? Let's take it out. Okay, so you can see that it's not sealed or anything like that. These things feel solid. They're all straight. So one of the things to watch out for, and this happens unfortunately even with the wall trimmers, is sometimes when you buy these, they're kind of low quality on the budget end of the range, I should say, and these could be sort of bent, or they break easily and all that kind of thing. I don't think you have to worry about that with these ones because I checked the reviews beforehand, and these seem perfectly fine in terms of quality, especially considering the price. You can see a little logo here which indicates that this is on the right hand side, so you use it on the right like that, and this is for the left side of someone's head. Now I really don't see, I mean, exactly how that does or how that works or why this needs to be a different shape. I don't really understand that, but obviously someone's done their homework and made sure that this sort of shape is required, and that's why we get it. Overall seems okay. I don't think these are going to break anytime soon. I hope not anyway. You can see here the numbers, so you can see the hashtag 1, so that's number 1. Number 1 for this trimmer is looks like 0.3, no, is it 3 millimeters, sorry, not 0.3, 1/8 of an inch. And this one is a 0, which is 1.5 millimeters or 1/16 of an inch. Another thing to be careful about these ones is sometimes, not always, but different trimmers will have different values for the grades. So it is possible for one trimmer to say, I keep saying trimmer, these are clippers, for one clipper to say grade 1, but then this measurement of in millimeters being slightly different. That is possible, and I have seen people mention that in reviews. This I'm not sure if this is the case with this one though, so we're in a good space. And here are the others. So you've got orange, and I think that's pretty cool because, you know, it's been a long time since I bought clippers, by the way. I do have clippers, but it's a kind of a single unit attachment which just extends and goes down. So it's not like comes with multiple sets like these. But it's been a while since I got something with multiple sets like these, and it is difficult just by eye to see which one's which. And I think over time this is much more useful because you just know that if you need the one, it's yellow. If you need the orange, it's grade 2, and you just know it. And I think it's much more easier. It's how we think about things. We don't think about all black units and just by looking at it, somehow you're going to figure out what grade it is. So yeah, so far so good. Keep this here on the side. Again, apologies for the harsh lighting there. Camera having a difficult time adjusting. Okay, open this up. You've got even more guide combs here. So these are the big boys, these are the large ones. One's purple, one's blue. Again, no complaints there, looks quite fine and solid. I'm not going to try and make this video too long. I mean, all my videos are reasonably long anyway, but let's try and not make that one too long. Here's some more. Okay, that's quite a lot of... How many have I got here? 9, okay. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay, let's have a look here. So you've got a nice little comb here. Again, I already have one of these combs from the last clipper set that I bought. You've got the small brush here to clean the clipper head itself. Decent pair of scissors from the looks of things. Let's check them out. And that's another thing. I think some cheap sets, if you look at these scissors, they don't, apparently the quality is not good enough, but I can see just by feeling it, and you can hear this here, they're actually quite good. Yeah, I mean, for the price especially, I can't complain at all. Reasonably good, very good. Okay, you've got the neck brush. I mean, that's a very small neck brush compared to what you see at the barbers, but I guess if you're looking after yourself or you're just doing, you know, cutting each other's hair in the family or something like that, a small brush like that isn't going to be a problem. You don't get anything else like a bib. Is that the right word? I'm not sure. But a barber's bib or anything else like that, which you do with some other budget clippers. But sometimes what you'll see is you'll have to make a sacrifice somewhere. So something like this, it gives you all the essentials, you know, the different guide combs and the scissors and the brush and everything, and you get everything you basically need. And other budget ranges will say, well, we've got the rechargeable feature, but we don't give you as many of these. We only give you 3 guide combs or 4 guide combs, where this one has the full set of 9 really. So that's something that you have to decide, you know, what's important to you. But I think if you're just looking for a budget set of clippers, these are the ones to go for. And of course, as you can see, I'm putting my money where my mouth is because I bought these myself. So the model name is HC5035. That's what it's called, HC5035 Color Cuts Clippers. Okay, that's the manual. And it's telling you what to do after each use. Nape of the neck, how you do that. Back of the head, how do you do that. Side, top, the finishing touches, and the taper lever, and how to use those as well. So all that pretty good. And it's interesting to try and do a self-cut. I've never cut my own hair, but if I ever use these, man, it'd be interesting to see how it turns out. Sometimes you go to the barbers and you ask them for something, and what they give you is nothing even close to what you showed them in a picture or something like that. So it's nice if anyone can cut their own hair. I think it's pretty cool. You definitely need a couple of mirrors to do that. I think I don't think you can do it just with one mirror. Here we have the main thing, a decent weight, I'd say. No, actually it's quite light. Okay, let's take these out. Again, it's all brand new, it's untouched, so let's get these out. You can see it's sealed on the top here. The quality of the plastic is very good, feels reasonably solid. It's a good combination of being reasonably light, but at the same time, you know, very solidly built. I don't think this is going to break anytime soon. The button here seems very good as well. Okay. You can hear the sound. I think that's pretty good. You're not going to turn it on by a mistake or turn it off by a mistake, both of which is not desirable at all if you're cutting someone's hair. You can see a 1 here and a 0 there. You might not be able to see it on the camera, but it's definitely there to say 0 and then 1, just to say this is on and this is off, I'm guessing, unless it's the other way around. Yeah, I think this is on, this is off. Okay. Shall we take this off? What is it saying here? Hygiene seal only remove if you intend to keep this product. I do intend to keep this product actually, so let's get this removed, shall we? There's some perforations here, we'll just use those. Okay. So obviously I think once you do this, is it returnable? I think maybe only if something's wrong with it. But I'm not going to try and return this anyway. I want to use it myself. So, okay, take this off. Take that plastic off. Now, of course, it is no longer hygienically sealed. Got a little plastic clip on the top. Gosh, how dark is this video because of the harsh lighting, eh? All right. Oh, how do I? Okay, so, okay, that's how you do it. That's pretty cool, actually. So if you just try to pull it off like this, it's quite hard to remove. I'm guessing it's child safe and stuff like that. But if you use it like this, it comes off so easy. Okay, the second thing I think is pretty cool about these and one to watch out for when you're buying your clippers is that the edges are not sharp. Okay, so they're flat at the top. A lot of the time when you buy a clipper, especially the cheap ones, there are sharp edges here. And that when you're doing this with it with the ones that are sharp, it really kind of grates on your skin. Okay, it leaves like linear marks there and sometimes scratches as well. But this is nice and flat, and so far it feels very solid. I must say, very solid in my hand, very solid in maneuverability. I think it's pretty good actually. Okay, let's have a look here. How many increments have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 increments. That's pretty good. So that's all the way up and that's all the way down. And if you inspect the lining here, it's not perfectly straight. It's slightly down on this side versus what it is on this side. But you know what? Compared to the price, that's about as precise as you're going to get. In fact, what I'd say is when it's all the way down, it's the other way around. This is slightly lower than the right side, but I think if you move it here, this 2 up is pretty much bang on straight actually. 3 even more so, and then it goes the other way. So I'd say 3 is completely flat. The other ones are not completely precisely flat. But of course, you know, this is why you can't expect 80 pound or 60, 70 pound clippers sort of standards, if you like, in something that costs less than £20 with all these extra bits and pieces as well. There's a bit of oil I can see, I think, bit of oil. I'm not sure if these do need oiling or not. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I genuinely don't know. I'm not going to turn this on, maybe. I'll have a check. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be turning this on. Okay, so that's about it for this video. I really hope that you have this video helped you in some way. Just to say, this is a matte finish on the top, just for grips probably, and this is smooth finish. But overall, I have to say, it fits my hand really, really well. And you know, if you wanted to do that, it holds itself nicely. That, you know, I imagine you're cutting your own hair like this, but any way you hold it, I think it's pretty fine. And overall, everything, it feels very solid. I don't think it's going to break any time soon. So once again, hope you find this video helpful. If you like the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe as always. It's really, really appreciated. If you want to get yourself one of these, use the eBay links below. You don't pay anything extra, but it helps with a couple of pennies that might come my way. It really isn't much, I assure you. But yeah, any questions, you know, leave a comment below. I'm sure we can help each other out. But other than that, have a great day. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.